Greetings, family. So, last week I talked about what I would be sharing with you in terms of what it is that I do in order to remain calm and grounded. And so, one of the cornerstones of any particular spiritual practice, I think, should be meditation. And the reason for this is because there are documented benefits to meditation in and of itself. And let me go ahead and read my list. But to stress, anxiety, promotes emotional health, enhances self-awareness, it lengthens attention span, it's aided memory loss, and can generate kindness. It may help an individual to fight addictions, improve sleep, control pain, and decrease blood pressure. Now, these are just a few of the benefits, but the benefits, I think, are far more far reaching than that. And the reason that I say this is because of my own experience. When I was coming up, I was very painfully shy. And perhaps I still have aspects of that now, but it's a little bit different in the terms of what I do now, which is I spend a lot of time listening to people and listening to what people say and really having more clarity on what it is that they are sharing. But that aside, one of the things that I've found with meditation is that meditation allows you to take a really deep dive into that aspect of yourself that is the divine, that is that is connected to the all that connects all of us. And what happens is the more you take that dive into that inner landscape, that aspect of yourself that is connected to the all, that you bring in more calm, you bring in more peace, you connect to that aspect that is more you than you may realize, that has innate wisdom that will provide you and can provide you with more clarity about who it is that you are and who it is that you really want to be. Because a lot of times what has happened is that individuals really get kind of caught up in the world of effects, the things that are happening around us. Like, a lot of times you may feel that the world is going crazy, and the reason that the world is going crazy is because they don't really understand the nature of who they really are. And meditation really does get a person into a place of really digging in and understanding who it is that they are, and bringing that to the forefront and bringing that out in the world so that that can be shared, so that there is more calm and more peace and more groundedness in how people are operating in the world. And there have been people who have had great benefits from meditation in and of itself. Now, myself personally, there is meditation that I have that is on YouTube, and if you check that out on YouTube, it is all you have to do is look for the Harline meditation, and the name that I have there is The Power of Tranquility with Arlene Cahet. And there's a meditation there that's called the Harline meditation that I did a number of years ago, that allows a person to get centered and grounded. Now, here's the thing about it is, with that particular meditation, what I had observed was that a lot of times if a person was in a place of, you had to be kind of mindful of your state of mind when you actually did the meditation, because it actually would create more of what it was that you were thinking. So, that is the one thing that I'm just the caveat that I'm putting out there, because it is a very powerful, a very short, but very powerful meditation. Now, the other person whose meditations that I have a fondness for is Dr. Joe Dispenza. And the reason for that is because, understand, this is not a real one-size-fits-all type of world. And he has a variety of meditations that allows a person to do different things with meditation, be it walking. There's one that he has with breathing, and then there's one that he has where you can sit. And a lot of people are looking to, when the people who generally follow his work, a lot of the people who have facilitated healing some way, in some form, with their meditation or whatever intention that they bring to it. However, because he has so many varieties, that's the reason why I have a liking for his work. But you don't have to stick with those that I'm suggesting. It's just that those are my favorites. But there are so many options out there. And one thing that I have definitely learned over the years is that it's not a one-size-fits-all type of world. So find what works for you. And I suggest that you take it on as a spiritual practice and see what happens for you. Ideally, you want to spend it. Ideally, it would be great if you do it daily, at least 3 times a day. So 1 time is good, 2 times is very good, 3 times is excellent. And the more that you go ahead and you go within and you connect with the all that you are, an expression of, then what you will find is that it starts to transform and change your life and give many of the benefits that I have talked about earlier. But there are times when you can actually use meditations to get more clarity on any challenges that you may be experiencing. Anyway, that is it for my sharing for this time around on how to remain calm and grounded. And I will be seeing you very soon. Have a great evening. And may peace and power follow you wherever you go.